Hello and welcome to the Chartreuse Leprechaun. My name is Mark, your host, and I wanted to throw a quick intro out on the front of the videos you're about to see. They were actually recorded a little while ago in case I ended up with surgery on my arm or hand. We're preempting a lot of the content that we already had scheduled. It's going to interrupt some things, but I needed to not be doing anything on keyboard and controller and all of that for a little bit. So we're going to kind of space in a couple of episodes from this war of mine to spread out the content I've already got scheduled up. Wasn't sure when I was going to need to put these in, but I made the videos so that they would be ready. So with that, I will send us off to our episode and enjoy. Good afternoon and welcome to the Chartreuse Leprechaun. My name is Mark, your host, and it's time for the next episode of this War of Mine Stories Edition. We are playing through The Father's Promise, where a father has lost his wife in a bombing. His child became ill. His child has disappeared. He's trying to figure out what happened to her, and we've been following the storyline along. So, with that in mind, let's see what we can do today. We needed water, and we're actually partway through building the water machine. I did that off camera in the last episode, by the way. I cut that particular segment because it just had to wait for him to finish his sleeping, or at least get to the point where he was only tired, and then he barely had time to get any work done, but outstanding. Now we'll start the fire, or get the furnace built while we're down here. And then we need to run upstairs and make a water filter and some firewood. And we'll warm the building up. Where are we now? We are at 53 degrees. Okay, it's where we were in day 10, so it hadn't changed much. That's good. There we are. And up the stairs we go. Oh, I have firewood. Wait a minute. Oh, and I have a filter. Wait a minute. Stop. Go back down. For whatever reason, I thought we had left the filter and the firewood at another location. Well, this is good. So, we're still going to have to wait for the water to purify. Unless our trade guy shows up, in which case, what do we got? We got bandages we can give him. Yeah, we can get almost anything for that. Medicine is like gold in a war zone. Anything you can do to get some is oh my gosh, I can't even describe how important that is. But let's take a quick look at our stuff here. I guess that merchant's not showing up. It's already 10 o'clock. We're only hungry, so we're good there. Let's go ahead and go to bed. And we'll take a quick look at our inventory. Well, actually, I don't need to. We're going to end the day because that will get us to the inventory. Yeah. And we're going to go to the toy store. And soldiers are there, so we're going to need a weapon. Yeah. And, ooh. What do we take with us? Oh my. Well, we definitely take all of that. And tough choice. 7 water. How did I end up with 7? I could have cooked. Oh, dang it. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and take the water then. So the wood we can replace with hatchet work. The components, I'm assuming we can get at the toy store, so we're just going to take this much with us and hope for the best. All right. So, what? Oh, I went to the maroon block of flats instead of the toy store. Oh, for goodness sake. All right. Grab all. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't click the location. Darn it. Well, there's a lesson for you. Pay attention to what you've actually keyed up to do. It is important. Yeah. Good Lord. Can't believe it's such a newish mistake. I know this game better than that. Okay, so back where we were. Oh, this auto added the water from once that finished the process. It auto added that to the inventory. Okay, I see. Interesting. All right. Because we put the filter in and told it to do, or at least I think we did. We'll check that here in a second. We need one more firewood. Actually, let's cancel that. We need more than that because we need to feed the heater. We'll make 3. And we'll put 2 for the meal, 1 for the heater. And, we were going to check 4. No, we used it. Interesting. Okay. So, unlike the base game where you have to go, like, take the water out of the filter, this auto took it out of the filter and put it in the inventory. Interesting. All right. Well, let's go throw some wood on the fire. Interesting. I have to remember that function after I ever get back in here, and then we'll come up here and we'll do some cooking. Sorry about that. I just bumped my microphone reaching for something on the desk. And we'll make that. Actually, wait a minute. No, because we won't have enough water for the other. Never mind. All right, we'll do that. I have all the small dogs around me right now. They're all gathered around my desk chair. I have one under the desk in front of my feet. I have one to my left between my backpack and my chair, and I have one slightly behind the chair, so I'm like surrounded. And they're on the left side, which is where the staircase is, so they will not let me escape. That's funny. Oh, goodness. All right, so we're going to have a bite to eat, and then we're going to go to bed. And we end the day. There we go. And now we go back to... No, that says I went to the toy store. What? Apparently I didn't read the location right. All right, whatever. So we want that. We want that. We want those. And... I hate to say it, I don't really care about the rest of it. We need the crowbar. We want to protect the shovel. No, we did go to the wrong location before. Okay. Interesting. All right. Don't need the shovel. Do need the crowbar. Whoop, 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 whoop. There is such destruction after a bombing. Yeah. No question about that. Did he talk? Not yet, but it's only a matter of time. I am not clicking through there to try and accelerate the dialogue because then Adam will go in there and he will die. Wrap it up quickly. I'm getting hungry. It won't take long now. I'm going back to the basement to finish the job. You keep an eye out for insurgents. Okay? And... no worries. Have fun. Yeah, fun. That's just a depressing concept, to be honest. Alright, I'll take sentry duty over interrogating every time. So, we want to walk up behind this guy. What? Ooh. He doesn't normally do that. Well, excuse me, I say that. That's my recollection, and it's been a while since I've even thought about playing this game. Ooh. Does he still have his back to me? He does. Okay, that works. Scavenge. And we want his gun. Outstanding, with bullets. Outstanding, so let's go downstairs. Okay, so we have 3 people in the room underneath us. One of them is the doctor. That tells us right away that the doctor, or the other 2, are soldiers. So, the only thing you can do is go right in and shoot them. Really? Really? Wow, I had the gun chosen. Why would it not let me shoot them? That's unusual, but okay. Incredibly different. Anyway, that's how you do it. You just kind of go in and get him. Oh, all he had was a knife. Wait a minute, he took a shot at me. What? Now I'm confused. Huh. All right, gun and knife. Okay, so now we got 2 guns and a whole lot of bullets. We have some stuff. And we have a doctor to talk to, because he is alive. Please don't hurt me. Relax, you're safe. My daughter, Amelia, was brought to your hospital. Where is she now? Thank you. I thought I was done for. I don't remember anything that kept me here so long. Where is she? Was she taken to the humanitarian corridor? Probably. I sent most of my patients there. Where is it? Tell me. The old church. Go to the old church. Okay. We will go to the old church. That will be the next open location in the storyline. No, we have food, so I'm not worried about food. We have water. Do we have water? Picked up some water. 8. Yes, we have water, so we can cook some more. Okay. You know what? There really isn't anything else I need here. Ooh. That's, well, okay. Not sure I need that either, but... Insurgents will be trying to flee through the humanitarian, trying to pass for civilians, parents, children. Don't be fooled. Deal with them accordingly. Oh, fantastic. It's always the military committing the war crimes in this, and the fact of the matter is it's done by all sides. There are no angels. I started to say that a little bit earlier. There are ugly, disgusting actions that go on all sides in a war zone. It just is what it is. Don't really want the knives. Do want that. Do want that. I want my shovel back, too. Not sure I need it, though. Tough choice. Yeah, we'll go with this. Run to the exit. And get through the loading screen. All right, so we have a meal up here. Let's. Oh wait, stop. Yeah. Oh, we definitely need wood for the fire. Let's take care of that. We didn't get raided either, so all of our stuff is still there. Slightly wounded, so... Yeah, we'll go ahead and make 6. Slightly wounded, very tired, hungry. Hungry we'll take care of. Our things, we have a bandage, okay, so we'll take care of all that when we get upstairs. We're actually in really good shape as far as that goes. We're going to need 2 wood to cook that other piece of meat because just in case there's another day after this. The church, if I remember right, is the last location in the storyline. So this should be our last episode. This will be our finale. We'll load up the heater here. And there we go. We'll run downstairs. Load 4 of those into the heater. 1, 2, 3, 4. The trader is here? Really? Alright, well, let's go see what he wants to do. Hey, I brought something for barter. Well, that's nice. There we go. Let's make a deal. Let's make a deal! Right, let's see. He doesn't have anything that I need. He really doesn't. Yeah, no, not interested. Have a nice day. Let's head up to the 3rd floor or 2nd floor, depending on how you count your floors. If I remember right, in Europe it is the ground floor doesn't count, the 1st floor is here. In the US it's the other way around. The ground floor is the 1st floor. So, hey, whatever works for you. And we'll feed him. And then we'll cook that last meal there. We are bandaged, we are depressed, we are very tired, we are slightly wounded. And here's, by the way, one of the things that I just recently discovered a couple of playthroughs back. If you do not have anything saying you're hungry and you eat, you become well fed. I don't know what that means in terms of game mechanics, though, but I thought it was an interesting little thing I'd show you here. We'll put him to bed. We're at 60 degrees. Outstanding. We will end the day. And it's getting cold. Big shock. Old church. Here we go. Since I believe this is the last location, we're just going to go. We're going to leave everything here at the apartment. And if it's not, we're going to hope for the best that it doesn't all get stolen. Oh, bodies. Are they the people who came for the corridor? Civilian shot in the back of the head, clearly an execution. And more bodies. Someone rounded them up, killed them in cold blood. It was a massacre. Yeah. Excuse me, Father. I'm looking for my daughter Amelia. Please tell me, that she didn't die in the massacre? She didn't. Oh, thank goodness. Is she here? Yes, she is. You can go see her. My prayers are with her. Okay? And, oh. You don't seem to need my help because we are bandaged. So we go through the door. And this place, I've been here before. Oh, no. He's getting worse by the minute. He's having a flashback. She's getting worse by the minute. Please don't die on me. I'll find a way to save you. She's carrying her out the door. Okay. And as we progress through here, oh my God, I think I remember. There must be some meds here. Not working. Expletive, it's not working. I'm sure you can read that. I'm not going to say it out loud. The doctor is our only hope. And I couldn't help you myself. He's lamenting that as a dad he could not make sure his daughter stayed healed, which, you know, as a parent is not unreasonable. You want that to be the case. and it's not always true. Please, you must help her. I'm sorry. You are too late. So she had already died by the time he got to the hospital. And he collapsed on the floor. He just, lack of a better way to put it, he lost it. And now he is remembering the gravesite. And he is lamenting that his daughter is no longer with him, and the hope he had that she was still alive is gone. So, this is a parent's worst nightmare. Oh God, this can't be. I promised and I failed. I promised to keep you alive and healthy, and I failed. I tried so hard to save you. We blame ourselves for stuff like that when we really shouldn't. There are things that are out of our control. There are things we can't make better. It happens, and it's terrible, but it happens. And but back in the game, back where we started, this is a summary of what all you've experienced. We didn't believe war would break out. Then it was too late to run. The siege took my beloved Barbara. Now Amelia's all I have left. I had to trade away almost everything we had, managed to get some medicines for Amelia. My brother wanted to take Amelia away to help him get through the humanitarian corridor. I threw him out. I woke up and Amelia was gone. She was kidnapped. Was she kidnapped? I couldn't remember anything. I must have fallen asleep. My brother's been murdered. I found his body on the floor in a pool of blood. We didn't get on well, but I never wished him dead. Amelia wasn't there. Who took her? This is a summary of everything that went on in the game. An old hobo told me where to look for Amelia, but not before demanding most of my food. Small price to pay for a clue about my daughter. Several soldiers were killed by Adam. And he rescued the doctor. I managed to save the doctor from those murderers, and he told me the location of the humanitarian corridor, said Amelia must be among the refugees. Men and women who gathered by the church in hopes of evacuation were massacred. And then I remembered. The unwanted memories of that fateful night came rushing back. Amelia hadn't been kidnapped. I tried to save her but failed, and unable to accept it, I lived in denial. This is a very real thing. It's called dissociative amnesia, as I'm sure you're reading. It's a memory disorder characterized by retrograde memory loss, usually in regard to some trauma, mental, physical, what have you. People suffering it forget the painful experience. They block it away like it never happened, and they live in denial. This is a very real thing. And it's one of the things that drives anger in those that have seen horrible things. The sudden outbursts of anger, it can be part of that. It depends on what it is. Some of it's just PTSD, which is a completely different thing. But believe me, this is real. And it's a very painful thing. So there you have it. That was the Father's Promise episode of This War of Mine Stories. So there you have it. That was the Father's Promise in the This War of Mine Stories series. We'll come back and get another story here one day. Not quite sure when, but this was a real quick one that I could throw out while we were trying to deal with my hand, arm, and all of that. So we'll see what happens. But I want to thank you for your time. My name is Mark, your host here at the Chartreuse Leprechaun. You choose to spend your time with us. We're very thankful for that because your time is valuable. So you leave us a note. Let us know what you liked, what you didn't like, why you didn't like it or did like it. And set yourself up for subscriptions so you don't miss any of the fun and craziness around here in some cases. And pass it along to anybody you know who might be interested. We'd love to have them along for the journey. And with that, I wish you a great day, a great week, and we will see you here next time on the Chartreuse Leprechaun. Bye-bye. Did I go the wrong way? I did. Oh, that's fun. I just went 900 meters in the wrong direction. That was where we wanted to go. Well, fantastic.